Now, I've been telling everybody that you knew Drake. I've been telling everybody, like, so people probably know already because I've been telling people. I'm like, my brother used to talk to Drake all the time. So, yeah, I used to tell people that. And then I said, no, I said he used to talk to Aubrey all the time. Then when he changed his name to Drake, he stopped talking to my brother. That's what I tell people.
Life is like a basketball game. Sometimes you're up, other times you're down. Opponents and adversaries coming at you left and right. However, it's not the challenges you face that define you. What defines you is how you play the game. And I play to win. Welcome to my world, Carlton's World.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Carlton's World. It's your boy, Carlton, and we are doing another bro chat. I have my little brother, Kameron. What's up,
Yo.
Cam? Hey.
What's going on? This is normal. This is a normal thing now. It's like third time. Third time we've done this.
This is definitely the third time. But yeah, I wanted to do this. Well, first of all, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
You know, I don't have any kids anymore. All my kids are gone, so we're good.
Wait. I need you to clarify that for the people that are listening. Explain that.
I'm sorry. If you don't know, both my kids. Okay, my daughter finally went to school. She's in school now, so I have 3 hours of free time. So yes, I'm good. I got to figure out what to do with myself now.
Okay.
Go to the gym.
I'm about to say because all this stuff that's going on with Cam Newton and Nick Cannon and Dr. Bryant.
I don't even know.
Basically,
I don't even know what's going on with them.
Basically, Dr. Bryant did an interview. She was a guest on Cam Newton's podcast, and I guess she was a guest on Nick Cannon's podcast. And you know, Cam Newton and Nick Cannon have multiple children by multiple women. So basically, the big controversy that's going on is basically that she's speaking truth to them about creating broken homes. So that's pretty much that's what's going on. So that's why I was like, please,
I don't believe it.
I mean, I honestly, I have, in full transparency, I have not watched the full interviews on both parties. I've just seen the Cam Newton clips, and I've seen people's response to it. So I can't really speak on what transpired. But I will say is, like I said again, I do know what the subject matter is. And I do know that a lot of people are agreeing with what Dr. Bryant is saying as far as and not even, from my understanding, she's not even just getting on the men, but she's also saying how the women needed to take accountability as well, as far as the part that they played in creating these broken homes. But of course, I guess more of it is more of the men, because I mean, of course, you know, we are the ones that, you know, we're the ones that are, not trying to be graphic. We're the ones that are, you know, are creating. Yes.
Yeah. It's yeah. We have more of a, we honestly have more of a responsibility when it comes to making children than the women do.
And you're speaking as a dad, so I feel like you have.
Yeah, I feel like as a man, it's like you have more responsibility. You have more. She can't do it herself. Like, I mean, she could go to one of those doctors, but like you can't. You have more responsibility. It's really on you, honestly.
Yeah, so that's why. But I wanted you to clarify, because I want you to talk on. Oh, he created broken homes. No, my brother is not. My brother's married and he has 2 kids.
Oh yeah, no.
They're at home.
That's definitely not me.
I just wanted you to clarify. You know, people be trying to take stuff and twist it. I mean, this podcast ain't reaching millions, but I'm just saying, I don't want people to be like the 30 people that are.
Could pop, you know.
I'm about to say the 30 people that
go back in history.
Yeah, that's true. I'm about to say, but the 30 people that are watching now, they could be like, "Oh, what he talking about?" So
what happened to Carlton's brother? Yeah, whatever.
Right.
I watch my kids.
and honestly, and it's not even. Yeah, no, you're a wonderful dad, great dad. But I think, like I said, I think what she was saying was, she wasn't saying that they were bad fathers. What she was saying was money. Like, from my take, again, from what I read and saw, and just seeing in general, it's like, even though you may be financially taking care of your kids, or you may, like, from time to time still are going to see your kid. A kid is still gonna there's still gonna be some type of absence with
Exactly. Yeah.
you having, because you're just one person. You can't be
Right.
in all those households at one time.
Exactly.
You know, and I was just thinking, like, even just with us, like, I was thinking how difficult it must have been even for our parents. I mean, it was 5 of us living in the house in different age ranges, and we had mom and dad. So I can only imagine how difficult it could be for a single parent trying to, with multiple children in multiple houses, trying to divide your time with that. And I can only imagine how hard it could be for them. And that, again, we've only witnessed it from a 2-parent household, so I can only imagine how hard it would be from a single parent household. So yeah, you just got to just, children are a blessing. I think children are definitely a blessing, and that's what Dr. Bryant did. So she said she's not talking about the children; they're innocent. All of this, they didn't ask to be created. She's referring to the adults that are part of the situation.
Yeah, I mean, it could, like you said, it could lead to a lot of things. Like you said, money. Kids don't care about money. They don't care about none of that. They don't care about the gifts. Sometimes, like you said, they just want you there. And if the 18, 17-year-old, 16-year-old got a game, and the 12-year-old has a recital, and the 8-year-old also has a dance, you're gonna miss, somebody gonna get missed out. Like, and sometimes they don't want a FaceTime call. They want you actually sitting down, watching my recital, watching me dance, watching my game. And, of course they might be okay with it. They might be like, well, he had to go watch my little sister, or he had to go here, but you can only miss so many times before it becomes a problem. Like, before they start looking for, somewhere else that is not a good thing. But yeah, it's always going to be, I feel like it's going to be an issue when you have 10 different households.
Yeah.
It's just like somebody's gonna always miss out. So one of them kids is gonna, it's probably gonna be one that feels like they always are getting done wrong, or like they don't show up to my stuff. So and then they could be trying as hard as they can, but it's still gonna happen. You have too many places. Like you say, you can't be everywhere at once.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I definitely want to make sure I do the topic of service. I definitely probably want to sit down and watch the entire thing. But yeah, that's just what's going on with that. That's definitely not what I want to talk about today. But
oh yeah, no, that was definitely off topic. Off topic.
Definitely. As we're recording, today is my niece, your daughter's third birthday. Third, right? Third. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't be remembering ages. I'm at that point. And so yeah. So happy third birthday to Peyton. And
yes, happy birthday,
and Bluey. She loves Bluey. I love Bluey. Actually, I just bought some. I bought some, for people who are watching. I bought some Bluey pajama pants. So I got some Bluey pajama pants.
You got more Bluey stuff than me. I don't have nothing Bluey.
I love Bluey. I think Bluey. I like Bluey and Paw Patrol, and and I know people are like, oh, you just watching it for your nieces and nephew. No, I like Bluey and Paw Patrol because I like them.
I understand. No, Bluey definitely relates to the adults a lot. They relate to us.
I think honestly, I started really liking Paw Patrol after we got Poochie. I think that's what it was. I think now that we actually have a dog.
Did Mama turn it on?
I don't know.
Don't y'all turn it off? Don't y'all turn it off when y'all leave?
Yeah, whenever we leave the house, yeah, we put it on Paw Patrol so he can have something, I guess, to stimulate him. I guess I don't know if that really does make a difference for dogs, but I don't know. I guess for me, it gives me comfort so that he doesn't feel like he's alone in the house. So yeah,
Oh,
that's why we
yeah.
that's why we turn it on. But yeah,
Y'all are funny.
so today we're just gonna be talking about a plethora of things. I know me and Cam have been saying that we've been wanting to talk about Kendrick. We are so late, but I said let's go ahead and talk about it. We were
No,
like,
because we're not. New stuff has happened, so we can talk about it.
wait, new stuff happened. What new stuff happened?
It's not about Kendrick, but Drake has dropped new music, and we can talk about it. So,
Oh, okay. So I just want to start this off by saying that I'm talking like I know these people. I don't have any ill feelings towards Drake. I think Drake honestly is an amazing artist. I think he does put out good music. I do have a preference. I do prefer his first two studio albums over the new stuff. Even though he does have some good singles, but as a whole, I prefer the first two studio albums. I listen to those. Those are definitely always on the rotation. And funny story. I told y'all this before, but I've never told like the public. So I actually had a little communication with Drake, or then Aubrey Graham, before he blew up. I used to work for my college paper called the Signal, and we also had an entertainment segment called the Urbanite. And at this time, of course, MySpace was very heavy. And I remember that Drake was on. Okay, so he was on a show called Degrassi, The Next Generation. For people who don't know, he played Wheelchair Jimmy. Well, his name was Jimmy, but he ended up being called Wheelchair Jimmy. And so he was on the end. They was interviewing him, and he shouted out his MySpace page because he was talking about that he does music. And so, of course, I went on MySpace. Was there following on MySpace? Was it following or friending?
It was added. Yeah, the friend. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember the top 9 or top whatever.
Yeah, you changed it. It went up to 10. You could change it, y'all. Me.
Yeah. So I just remember befriending him on MySpace. I think we became friends on MySpace, and I reached out about doing an interview for our school newspaper, and so then we was corresponding via email, and he sent me an autographed copy of his mixtape that he released. I can't think of the name of it right now, but he released the mixtape, and this is literally right before he like really blew up, and I got the mixtape.
Was he still in Vegas?
It might be. I don't know. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I still have the CD. It's in my CD case. I still have the signed CD. But
you know how much that costs?
What? Talking about now or
do you know how much that probably would cost if like you really like wanted to sell that?
Oh, I don't know.
That might be a lot. Autographed old Drake.
That's true.
That might be a lot of money.
That's true. I might need
to save it just in case you meet him.
Yeah. But back to that though, I almost had the opportunity to meet him because he was in Atlanta, and he told me he actually was like, "Hey, I'm going to be at the studio," or whatever. But I didn't have a car, and I didn't really have money like that. Yeah. I didn't have money like that.
Hey, what? I didn't know that story. Now, I've been telling everybody that you knew Drake. I've been telling everybody, so people probably know already because I've been telling people. I'm like, my brother used to talk to Drake all the time. So, yeah, I used to tell people that. And then I said he used to talk to Aubrey all the time. Then when he changed his name to Drake, he stopped talking to my brother. That's what I tell people. That's how I tell people.
That's funny. That's not completely true, but yeah.
When he got management, he stopped talking to my brother. When people started taking over his stuff, he stepped back.
Yeah. But that's my little Drake story. So I'm sure if I ever were to meet him, he probably would not remember that. But yeah, that's
probably not.
I do, but
it'd be crazy if he does though. It would be wild if he does though.
But for people who know me, they know I have what receipts.
Yeah, I'm about to say he might actually remember though. Like, because it was like a first thing. You know how like some artists be like, bro, I remember this first, like it was this guy. He might not remember your name, but he might be like, it was this guy that it hit me up. You know, he might remember.
He might. I mean, that's I mean that's kind of like I mean, like maybe Mama always says Will Smith remember us. I'll be like, oh well, maybe, I don't know.
It's part of the origin story. It was part of Drake's origin story, in my opinion.
Maybe.
It probably been better if you actually did get to the studio.
Yeah, I think if I would have actually went to the studio, I actually would have been persistent and staying in contact with him, then maybe. But you know,
that'd be crazy if you actually would have became friends with Drake.
But then, okay, so on the flip side, because Kendrick is actually my favorite rapper, I don't know. I have to be like Drake. I have to be like Drake.
One of those people.
Yeah, but I have to be like Drake. You lost this one, buddy.
You be like the RDC video. Drake, just stop. Let's just stop. Let's just. You don't have to make another song. He won. Let's just end it.
Yeah. I so with the whole Kendrick and Drake situation, I'm still a little. I know people have tried to explain it to me. I'm still a little lost as far as where they went left. And what's funny is before this major thing that happened between the battle between that happened, I literally was listening to Poetic Justice before all this happened, and then it's just everything just went to hell in a handbasket. It was just like, what is going on? I just know people was just dissing each other left and right, and I'm just like, what is happening?
Sometimes I feel like it was at the time. Sometimes I feel like it was publicity. Like it was just like, let's just do this for fun, you know? Because like the people who are actually like in on it, when you watch people like who actually know Kendrick, who actually know Drake, and they talk about it, like they be like. They always be like, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. Like, they always downplay it. Like, they always downplay the beef. Like, they're like, it's not that. Like, I watched the DeMar DeRozan interview yesterday. If people don't know, that's an NBA player. Kendrick mentioned him in the song. He played for Toronto, so he's real cool with Drake also. So, I watched the interview, and he was like, you know, basically saying it's a lot deeper than that. Like, it was cool that, you know, how Kendrick brought people together with his music and all that. Like they downplay it so much. That's why I'm like, is it that? Did they hit each other up? You know what I mean? Like, did they be like, bro, let's just drop some music? Like, it's not that serious. Like, sometimes I feel like it's real beef. And then sometimes I feel like it was like, I don't know. Like, like we just bored.
I think, honestly, I feel like there are just some things that if this was for play, then there's just certain things that you just shouldn't say. That's why I feel like it's not, because I feel like it was certain things Drake was saying, basically accusing Kendrick of domestic violence.
And Kendrick called him a pedophile.
And Kendrick calling him a pedophile, allegedly saying that he's a pedophile, and saying that he got another child allegedly, and it's a lot. There's a lot of things back and forth between them that hit way below the belt, and I don't feel like there's ever any coming back from that, like ever. Like I don't know. It's gonna take literally like Jesus saying y'all need to get it together for them to be like, all right, we're gonna get it together, because it's just. It was
like, just sometimes I just felt that way, like, cause like you watch rap battles sometimes, and like people hit below the belt in rap battles, and then they dap each other up afterwards or something. You know, like they might say something like, "Well, that's a little low," but it's cool for them to say. I don't know, but I'm just saying, I don't think. I mean, I think it's real because they've been beefing for such a long time that I'm like, I mean, it feels real.
But like, for what? But for why though?
Control.
But for why?
I can't remember why. I can't remember what happened.
I mean,
Somebody has said something happened.
I know
the control verse.
Yeah, the control verse
was
happened,
the start.
but I feel like that was just rap. That was
Yeah.
just hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Was it because Kendrick did it and Drake got in his feelings about it, or like what? I just don't understand.
Because Kendrick did it. Drake was the only person who said something in a song, in one of his songs, like responded back. And then what song was that? What Drake song was that? I think it was on If You Reading This Is Too Late. Was it on that one? No, that's too late. I can't remember what album it was. Maybe Take Care. One of them songs. But he said something back. And then Kendrick did the freestyle decipher and said he tucked the sensitive rapper back into tucked the sensitive rapper or something. And then he did the cipher, and then that was it for a while. And then I think Drake said something, "Oh, if you reading this, is too late." And yeah, I mean they've just been going back and forth for a while though. But it's like slick comments. Like you would have to really like understand it to catch it. Like I don't know. I don't know the behind the scenes. It had to be something that had to happen behind the scenes. But yeah, it's just one of the beefs. It's weird to me though, because like you said, they worked together twice. They did, like you said, they did Poetic Justice. They did Problems with 2 Chainz and A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then after that, that was it. And then Kendrick went on tour with Drake before he like got famous, I think. Like where he was like while he was blowing up. It was before swimming pools. I know that much. Like something happened with them before where Drake kind of like apparently like hooked him up or did something or helped him some kind of way. But yeah, that's I don't know. I wish I knew. I want to be behind the scenes. I want to know what happened.
Yeah.
Cause why are you talking about me so heavy?
I just think it's wild to me how people was trying to downplay Kendrick, dog. That was so wild to me how people were trying to downplay his lyricism. I was like, y'all are wilding. Y'all are bugging. Like,
bro, for years I've been battling Drake fans for that though. Like I've been telling people Kendrick is like the best rapper like out right now. Like nobody can, when you think about lyrics and like really like lyricism just period, Kendrick is the best rapper and everybody's like, well, it's Drake. Well, numbers and blah blah. Look at his numbers. And I'm like, okay. Numbers has nothing to do with who's the best rapper.
Right.
Like it's about when y'all are face to face, head on, and rapping against each other, who is the best? That's all it's about at the end of the day. It's not about because girls like Drake. That's why he has more listens, because he's pretty. And girls like him. So and there's a lot more female representation that's gonna make your numbers go up. It's shown everything. When females like you, your numbers blow up. It's shown. It's proven. Like you know, they bring a lot of stuff in. So yeah, girls don't really listen to Kendrick like that for real. Like, he's more of a guy kind of person. There are females that listen to him because my sister, we're big ones, me and Carmen. Our sister, I don't know why I said my sister. Our sister, but yeah, like we, you know, but yeah, Kendrick is more of a Kendrick reach more guys than Drake. Drake goes for the women, you know, so that's why he has more numbers, in my opinion. I'm not a critic, so I don't really truly know, but I feel like it's the woman thing, it's the gender side.
I just feel
he got guys too though.
Yeah. I know some guys who ride for Drake real heavy. I remember, she no longer works with me, but I remember when one of my former coworkers, me and her got into it because she's a heavy, I don't know if she still is, but she was a heavy Drake fan like back then, like super heavy. Yeah. And me and her got into it. Like it was like we didn't talk that the rest of the day. And I was like, why are we beefing about two people that We do not know in real life. That's so. It was,
But what's crazy is I'm a huge Drake fan. Like you can't tell me I'm not. Like I listen to all his stuff. I was always on top of it. Like I always had his new stuff. Like I was a Drake fan. Like still am. Like I'm still trying to rock with Drake. But I just don't like his new stuff right now. Like his new stuff just ain't hitting no more to me. And I don't know if it's because the beef, but it's like it feels to me like he's trying really hard to get back to where he was at. You know what I mean? Like, cause he just dropped like I don't know, like 6 to 8 songs in the past like 2 3 weeks. But nobody heard, like you obviously haven't heard it.
no.
Like I talked to Carmen the other day. She was like, he dropped more music. Like it used to be when Drake drops, everybody listened. You know what I mean? Like now it's kind of like, I mean, they all right. Like I feel like you're trying too hard. I feel like you're trying too hard after this. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's just how I feel he is right now. Like he's trying really hard to find what his fans want. That's gonna get him back on top.
But that's the problem. That's the problem. When you are trying to make music, like I think when you're not authentically making music for you, as far as like what's going on with your life, I think the more what's going on with your life, the things that you're dealing with, I think that's what's missing with Drake. He's not being authentic.
Yeah, he's been that way since, like you said, you stopped listening. You said you didn't stop listening, but you said you prefer like to listen to his first 2 studio albums.
Yes.
I stopped listening to Drake after, like, for real, Views. That was his last good album to me, was Views. That was in 2016. Yeah, 2016. After that, it felt like he was just trying to make the next hit. So all the albums just felt like that could be a hit. That's like, I'm trying to make this one hit. I'm trying to make the next single instead of trying to make an album. Like instead of trying to make something that's like that goes together, that meshes well, like all like those songs, you listen to the albums and the next song don't match. Like why like the song that you just played don't go into this song. Like I don't understand how we moving from there to there.
Right.
Like he's, like you say, it's just now he's, because the last singles he's put out have all been different types of songs. So like you got one song where he like rapping real hard, like how he used to rap. Then you got another song where he's singing. Then you got another song where it's like reggae. Then you got another song and you know, it's like, what are we doing? This is like, what is this? You know? And so yeah, he's been that way for a while, where he found what worked, it made him money, and he stuck with it. Which I got no problem. Look, man, you make your money, do what you do. You know, I'm not one of those people. I try to grow with the artists. I try to follow them. You know, if I like them, I want to grow with them. I don't want to be one of the people that complain, I want the old Drake. No, I just want to see what you do. This is where you are in life now. So I'm gonna try to like it. Like
I think there's a difference between growing and evolving, and then basically trying to stay with the trend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, like I said, as artists, you grow and you evolve and things change, you know, but I feel like with that evolution, at your core, you're still who you are. And you still have that what your fan base, your true authentic fan base, what they really like about you. When you're trying to go with the trend, because of course the trend now is, you know, the I guess I don't even know what the trend is now with music, but like
something you could dance to, basically.
Something
you
like,
could dance to.
Yeah, it's like basically you trying to make music for it so it'll go viral on TikTok, because of course people that make stuff go viral on TikTok, that's what make things blow up now. It's like you're not making timeless music. People aren't making timeless music anymore. It's just, what can I make that's going to hit right now.
Make money
And
right now. Yeah, they're
yeah,
trying to make money right now. It's not gonna. Me and Carmen has said it because we love to talk about music. Like we'll call each other when new stuff comes out and talk about it. It's like, can I listen to this 20 years from now? Like when my kids are grown, I want them to be like, yeah, that's my dad music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're still listening to Michael Jackson. We're still listening to Prince. Like we're still listening to the Temptations. Like we're still listening to old like Diana Ross. Those things still get played. And there are some artists where it's like your music is not gonna get played like that 15 years from now. Like 10 years from now. That's not that type of music. Like that don't hit. Like right now right now I'm good. Like I love it. I'm gonna play it out right now. But like I said, now when I have a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old, I'm not playing all that old stuff I used to listen to. Like half of that stuff, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that no more. Like if it come on, I'm like, oh, that's my song, and then that's gonna be it. Like somebody's gonna have to play it for me to be like, oh, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, that's how some of these artists are, where it's like they're gonna come on the radio or they're gonna come on whatever the future holds for us, where music is played, and you're like, oh man, I forgot about that. Oh, that was a good song back in 2005, 2015. That was a song back then. One hit wonders. Like, you know, so it's like I said, it's not timeless. People, only certain artists make timeless music, and they don't get the respect anymore because nobody wants it. Everybody wants the trendy music right now.
Yeah.
So I respect a lot more artists who stick to their, like I said, who they are, instead of trying to make, because what people, like you said, when people were disrespecting Kendrick during this whole thing, it was like, bro, y'all don't understand that this man could do it if he wanted to, which he proved to us he did, because he made Not Like Us, which was a trendy song.
Yes.
And he was like, I can do it. Like, if I wanted to do it, I can do it. I just don't, that's just not me. Like, and I just don't, and I'm not changing who I am for y'all. I don't care about y'all that much. Like, he said it in the song. I'm not that type of rap. What you think I'm gonna go out here and find information? I got stuff to do at home. Like, I'm not that type of person. Like, so yeah, it's just, I don't know, like I said, I guess what you said was right. It's like he's not evolving, he's trying to be trendy. Like, I'm trying to stay on top of, I'm trying to be young. Like, that's how I feel like he is. Like, Drake, you're old. Like, let's be 100% real. You about to be 40 years old, my boy. Like, you still trying to make club hits for the 19-year-olds. You still trying to hang out with the 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds. Like, you know, you old, man. Like, we not doing, you know, this ain't it no more. Like, so I feel like he's just trying to stay relevant and stay young, and it kind of backfired.
Yeah.
Like, this.
I think, like I said, I think what's wild to me is, so listen to, I don't even, the song, I guess what, Future, Metro Boomin, whatever, the song when Killer says, F the big three, it's just big me, or whatever he said.
Yeah.
I didn't take that as, personally, I wouldn't have taken that as like a diss. Like, I feel like each rapper feels like they're the best rapper, right? Are you supposed to?
That's what I'm saying. It's not a diss. He's been saying that for years.
That's what I'm saying. So I just feel like, Drake took that way too personally and was like, okay, y'all about to put out these diss records. I'm just like, bruh.
Did you hear the backstory though?
No.
Okay. Kendrick was supposed to be on that song with him and J. Cole.
Okay.
And apparently Kendrick heard it, or something happened, and Kendrick was like, yeah, no. Like, nah, I'm good. Like, all three of them were supposed to be on that song. But I think what happened, if I know what, because this is how I felt about the song. The song was cool, and then at the end, Drake goes off and does his own thing. and it's basically like, I'm the best. Like I'm Michael Jackson, because he does the beat it thing. He says beat it, and he had just passed Michael Jackson. If you watch the video, he put up a big statue of himself, and he's standing on top of it doing like Michael Jackson moves and all that stuff. And I feel like Kendrick heard that part and was like, no. Like, it was cool at the beginning because we all like, oh yeah, we don't, everybody say who the best, me, you, or, me or you or him. Like, and then it switches after the song goes off, and it's basically like, I'm still the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's what happened. Like, Kendrick was like, yeah, what you not finna do is have me on the song and then say you the best for it. So, but either way, Kendrick definitely denied to do the song. So that's probably why Drake felt some type of way, because then Kendrick hops on Metro's song. And that was a late thing. It wasn't like, I think they had sent it to him. Metro said he had sent it to him that night or something like that, and Kendrick like sent it back that same night. Like that verse that same night. So yeah, I feel that's what I've heard. I'm not a journalist. Anybody listening, don't credit me. Go look it up yourself. I read about it. I done seen it. It's somewhere. Go find it yourself. But yeah, that's what I heard. It's something like that happened. So that's probably why Drake felt some type of way, because he tried to do a collab again. He probably tried to squash it, and Kendrick was like, yeah, no.
How do you squash it? But how do you squash it when that's not squashing it. If that's true, you doing a Michael Jackson thing. Yeah.
If you go watch the music video, he's literally standing on top of his big statue in Toronto, and it's a fake statue, of course, but it's they made it like the video, and everybody's down below screaming, chanting his name, and he's doing like he says beat it a whole bunch of times. Like it goes with the beat. It makes sense with the song, but yeah, he does the Michael Jackson moves. He has a glove on one hand, and and that's why Kendrick calls himself Prince, because they kind of, that's what because Prince also said something to Kendrick at one time too, I believe. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, that's why that's the whole thing. So if like I said, if the backstories, you would catch it. Everybody ain't gonna catch that. They're gonna just think it's something cool and funny. But as somebody who actually like wants to understand the beef, I was like, well, Kendrick calls himself Prince, and Prince and Michael Jackson they never did a song together. They ain't really mess with each other like that, apparently, from what people say. Like, so you would catch that if he calls himself Michael Jackson, and Kendrick calls himself, they still don't mess with each other. Like we still not cool. Like, so yeah. Because that's what I think Kendrick said that in the song. He said he was Prince, I lift my Jack. Yeah. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, Kendrick definitely had the song of the summer with Not Like Us.
Yes. Surprise. I'm so surprised.
Why are you surprised?
Because people don't mess with him. So I was shocked how well it got like loved. Because people don't give Kendrick his credit. So I was actually kind of shocked that people liked it. But I mean, I'm not shocked because it was a hit. It was DJ Mustard. Once I heard that, I was like, people gonna like this song because it's a California type song.
Yeah.
But usually, like you said, people been trying to downplay him the whole time. So, because I think Euphoria is a better song to me. I like Euphoria more than Not Like Us.
Okay.
Like Euphoria is a better song to me. And people downplay Euphoria. So I was like, well, they definitely gonna downplay Not Like Us because, but it's simple. People want simple music. It's a simple song. You don't have to, well, he said this, but it means this. Look, the lyrics were straightforward. And that's what people want. I don't like that. I like to actually dissect music. Like, it's just like, I don't like the simple stuff is cool, but I'd rather you say something and then I'd be like, oh, I caught that later, or it sound different. But
gotcha.
Yeah,
that's the thing with Kendrick's music. You definitely have to that's what I don't like when Kendrick does put out music. like especially with this last album he did with Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. When he put out that album, and like a lot of people was like, they listened to it one time, it's like, oh, I don't like it. It's like, no, you have to really listen to it and really understand what's going on, like what he's talking about. And like you said, you have to digest, you have to listen to it a few times to really understand what's going on. I was just like, y'all are wilding. Like even with the damn album, like a lot of people was like, they listened to it one time, I was like, yeah, I ain't feeling it. I don't understand how you're not. Yeah. First of all, listening to that album the first time go around, it had bangers on it regardless. But like, if you really actually digest what's happening and why he put things in a particular order, like you understand what's going on.
It's all like you said. It's just that's Kendrick, the Pimp a Butterfly. People didn't like.
I love that album. Like, I love that album.
That's still one of his. That's still like, to me, Mr. Morale is his best album now. Like, it's my favorite. Like, but Pimp a Butterfly was always at the top, like, since it came out. But yeah, to me now, Mr. Morale is at the top. But yeah, it's people are lazy, and people just want, like, it's the type of time we live in. Like you said earlier, they want it now. Like, they want the trendy stuff. They don't want to work for it. They don't want to. I don't feel like doing all that. Like, like if I don't get it now, then I don't. You know, so they're lazy, especially when it comes to music. That's why people don't. That's why the good people don't get played enough, in my opinion. You know, like there are certain people on the radio right now that I'm just like, that don't make sense. But it's always been that way. If you look back in history, like there are people on the radio for years that's just be like, why are they playing your music? Like, because let's be 100% real. I'm not gonna name nobody, but let's just be 100% real. If you was walking on the street and somebody was like, "Hey man, listen to my song," and it sounded like, I'm gonna name somebody. It sounded like Sexy Red, right? This girl stopped you on the street, random girl. She not famous. She ain't got no blue check. You look at her followers, she got 100 followers, and she said, "Listen to my music," and she sound like Sexy Red. She doing, "Babe, I love you. You my." That's how it sounds. You would walk away and be like, "That was straight garbage. That was horrible. She cannot rap." But since Sexy Red had Drake on her first song, everybody love it. Everybody love it. Everybody love her. She's and right. Look, get your money, girl. Do your thing. Get it while you can, because it's don't go last for short amount of time. Get it while you can. But that's like, you got to think about it that way. If that person was just randomly on the street telling you to listen to their music, you would hate it. You would be like, that girl. She need to go to work, because she ain't got no career in rap. Like, so yeah, it's just half the people either are getting good features some kind of way, or they showing half their bodies. So yeah, that's what people want though these days. That's what they want.
It's definitely. Yeah, I can't even speak on today's music. I can't. I don't know.
That's what they want. I don't listen to. I used to be heavy in music. I used to have new music all the time. I was always listening to something new. I can't tell you new artists these days. Don't ask me. Like, I'm either listening to my Christian music or some type of, probably Kendrick, honestly. Chris Brown. It's somebody old. Like, somebody older, like, not new stuff. I don't listen to new stuff for real. And if they are new, they're like late to the game. You know what I mean? Like, they already like 35 and they just started. Like, they just got big because they're late. Late bloomers. That's it. If they are new, I'm not listening to that new stuff. I know it because you can't help but hear it. Sometimes, especially if you're on TikTok and stuff. But yeah, I don't listen to it.
Yeah. I will say just to wrap up the Kendrick stuff, I do regret not going to the pop out. I should have went to that.
Same. I wish I had the money for it because I sure would have went.
Yeah, I literally like when I saw, like, when I knew about it, I was like, dang, I really want to buy a ticket. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I was the band. I was like, dang, I really want to buy a ticket. I actually told my coworker, I was like, bro, I'm thinking about buying a ticket. And I just should have just did it because, yeah, that was
if I had the money, I would have been there.
That was amazing to just see. I just feel like being in the building was a whole experience. I bet you that was a whole experience.
It didn't matter where you was sitting. It didn't matter where you was sitting at. You would have enjoyed it. You would have enjoyed it. Like, just to, like you said, just to be there. Like, I felt it at home.
Right.
Like, you know, like, it's just something you just felt like you just hyped. Like, yeah, I felt it at home. I had my sound system. I've never turned it up that loud. Like, I had it loud. Like, it's like you probably could hear it out down the street. Like, I had it loud. Yeah. So
it was.
If I had the money, I definitely would have went.
Yeah, I would definitely wish I would have went. It was just dope to see, and that man played not like us, what, 7 times, 8 times?
Oh, yeah, 7, 8 times, man. That's crazy. I was getting upset though.
Why?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was getting mad because he kept stopping it.
Oh.
I ain't mind him playing it a bunch of times, but hello? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought my thing went off. Yeah, I don't mind him playing a whole bunch of times, but bro, at least finish the song. Like, stop doing that. But yeah, no, he definitely he said, look, we're gonna run this thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna run it to the ground tonight.
Yeah. That was like, it was just dope, and you know, just to see all the communities, the cult, that culture come together. I think that was cool. That was real cool.
Yeah. Like I said, I watched the interview with DeMar DeRozan. He was just saying, like, because he's from the, like, of course, if you know him, he's from Compton, and you know, him and Kendrick know each other, whatever. And he was just saying he saw a lot of the guys that, like, apparently who, like, have beefed with each other for a long time, like dapping each other up and like being around each other. Like, he was just saying how crazy that was to see how, like you said, communities got brought together. So, I mean, that's what everybody was saying who's from California. I mean, that's all they had down there. I thought that was cool though that they kept it that way, like a California thing. So,
yeah, I'm not gonna front. I mean, a lot of those artists I did not know, but yeah,
I didn't know the beginning. The beginning artists, Carlton, I was stuck. I was confused. I was like, who are these people? I think I knew one person. Did they come out? Yeah, they came out at the beginning. The people that were on the Black Panther album, SOB.
Yeah.
I knew them. They came out. I knew them. That was it though. My favorite people though was them girls. Was the pregnant girls. Man, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know you're talking.
I said they wild out. They wilding out here, man.
But what I would,
she pregnant out here dancing, man.
but what I do appreciate is that Kendrick definitely, Kendrick definitely opened the door to introduce these, but not introduce some. A lot of people obviously knew them, but for those of us who didn't know these people, he opened the door for they're West Coast artists, but I think that's just making them known nationally and internationally. Like I said, just really providing a platform for them, and that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like you, if you're as the bigger artist, you using your platform to uplift and, you know, bring other people along with you. Not saying you're supposed to do the work for them, they still gotta grind it out, but you need like opening that door so that people can walk through it and do what they're gonna do. So I thought that was dope of Kendrick to do that. For sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
The music video, nuts. Went crazy. It was like in the millions, like before 24 hours. Yeah, a lot of symbolism in the video. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't think he was gonna do a video for it, but when I saw the clips on Twitter, because at the time I wasn't on Facebook and Instagram, but I was still on Twitter, and by the way, the only reason I was still on Twitter is because, like, if you deactivate your page, you only get 30 days, and they delete it completely. And I was like, nah, I ain't about to delete my Twitter page. So I was like, let me just stay on here. But yeah, so like I saw the images, I thought this is about to be nuts. And like again, all the symbolism, like it was obviously symbolism in the song, but like all the symbolism and the references that he was doing in the video. And again, highlighting the community, bringing the communities together. It's the same thing in the video too. So I just thought, like, overall, I think Kendrick was very smart and strategic as far as what he did, and definitely taking advantage of the momentum that this song brought. He's definitely gonna get a Grammy for sure. I think he's gonna get a Grammy off this joint.
If he does, that's crazy.
If he would have made this, if he would have made the visual more of a cinematic, like how he did, what's the song off the latest album? The song that he did, the music video he did with Taylor Page.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you did,
what's it called?
I don't know the title, but I know they're like, I hate y'all. Yeah. But if you would have did something like that with the video, he probably could have, because I know that video visual was going for an Oscar, the visual. Because the cinema, I think for cinematography, I think don't quote me on that, but I know it definitely was considered possibly for an Oscar. But I think if he would have, because how big this song was or is, if he would have definitely took like more of a cinematic route, it definitely could have got awarded in other genres as well. But he's definitely gonna get something for Not Like Us though. Like it's this song was undeniably huge, not just for the summer, but for the year.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely gonna get played the rest of the year.
Yeah,
like they've been playing. They've always said they've been playing it during they were playing it during the playoffs this year, NBA playoffs. HBCU ain't even start yet. Football season about to start. Well, it started last week, so the band's about to be playing it.
Yeah, it's about to go up more. So for sure, definitely.
Yeah.
I was trying to find a transition, but I can't. So we're just gonna go into it. We'll talk about the boys. I was trying to find a good transition.
Never mind.
Yeah,
I can't think of nothing.
I can't think of anything.
They call what's his name? They would say he's not like us. What's the guy? I can't think of his name. The speedy guy, fast guy.
A-Train.
A-Train.
Yikes.
Well, he came us for real, didn't he?
Yeah, so like I said, this is season 4 of The Boys. 4? Is it 4? 4? Or 5?
I think so. 5 is last. 5 is the last season, right?
Okay. Let me make sure, because I want to be. I don't feel like making corrections. I really don't feel like making corrections on these videos. Yeah, it's just season 4.
Okay.
So season 4 of The Boys, right? We're not gonna do a synopsis. If y'all want to watch it, go check it out. We just definitely gonna give our thoughts on it, real quick.
No, please go watch it. Yeah, because it's too much to talk about. If you want,
it's a lot. What I'm gonna say is you need to. And I've been saying this because it's funny. People have been watching The Boys season 4 and they didn't watch Gen V. You have to watch Gen V before you watch season 4 of The Boys.
Oh, I thought you was about to say they didn't watch the other seasons. I said what?
No.
Wait.
You have to. Cause a lot of people skip Gen V. You have to watch Gen V.
Yeah, no, definitely watch Gen V. Yes,
you have to like
definitely watch Gen V.
Because there are certain things that happen on season 4 of The Boys. You're gonna be very confused if you don't watch Gen V.
Yeah.
So
and Gen V is good anyway.
Yeah, Gen V is awesome.
It's if you like The Boys, you would like Gen V. Like it's the same thing.
Yeah,
just kids. That's teenagers.
Just college students. Or
yeah.
Are they in college?
It's the same.
Are they in college?
Yeah, they're in college. I mean, well, it's a school. It's like a school for super. So who knows what grade it goes to? It seems like it's college. It's college-esque. You know, I would say college. Let's just say college because that's what it is. They got dorm rooms. They got roommates. I would say college.
Okay, we'll go with that. So I definitely watch Gen V. So that way you'll understand there's certain things that happen but also there's
especially the end.
Right. And there's certain things that happen in Gen V because Newman, she's in Gen V.
Yeah.
Highlander.
Yeah.
Highlander's in.
That's right.
Is that his name? No, that's not his name. Wrong. That's not so wrong. That sound wrong.
Homelander.
I'm talking about Highlander. Homelander is in Gen V. Ashley's in Gen V.
Yeah.
That
other guy, the director.
Yeah.
Ashley and the director were the same. Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Also, okay, so the guy that's Ted Knight, he's also in Gen V.
Who's that?
Ted Knight is the
Butcher?
No.
Butcher
Ted Knight is the guy. Butcher does show up at the end of Gen V, but no, Ted Knight is the guy that has the he's like the Batman-esque character. He had the lair.
Oh yeah.
So he's on Gen V. So it's a lot. Like I said, it's a lot of correlation, and you definitely need to watch Gen V to understand what's going on.
Like for real, the end. If you don't watch Gen V, the end won't confuse you, but you will understand it a lot more.
Yes.
Like you will understand it a lot. You will understand it a lot more. If you actually watch Gen V, and like I said, a lot of parts in the middle too, you will understand. But yeah, more so the end really, because that's what pissed me off. Because the end of Gen V pissed me off. So like the end of Gen V pissed me off, and it's sad because we don't know how they're gonna work it with old dude.
He passed away. Yeah.
So
I think. So with that, I think they're probably going to end up they're going to probably have his character die. Sadly.
Yeah, that would be because sorry to spoil if you haven't watched Gen V, but it's been like 2 years. They're like locked up anyway under the thing, so they could write it where he, something happens to him or whatever.
He's locked up, but also his character's locked up, but also too, like towards the end, he started having because when he uses his powers, it affects his head, or like he was having headaches and stuff like that. Yeah, right. So it was affecting him. So I think they probably have it to where it probably
his dad had to stop using his power. They got the same powers, right? His dad had to stop using them.
Yeah. His dad ended up in the hospital.
Yeah.
So I think probably what they'll do is, like I said, they'll write it to where he uses powers like off camera or whatever, something, and then he probably
or they'll get like a stunt double. They'll like stand behind him using his powers and like passes out or something.
Yeah. They'll probably write it that way. I definitely don't see them recasting that part.
He was gonna die. I thought he was gonna die in the regular season. I didn't think he was gonna last all season anyway, in my opinion. I thought he was gonna be one of the people that died anyway, but yeah.
But that's still Yeah, I know you're talking about the character, but yeah, I definitely uh tragic that what happened to the actor. And I know you have to be like kind of sensitive about those things as far as how you move as far as what you're gonna do as far as the future of the show or the series and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
um so yeah, we'll see. But I definitely think they're probably gonna just kill his character off though.
Yeah.
So season 4 of The Boys. I will say that it was definitely not my favorite. I felt like it was a lot of filler.
Same. I was feeling that way too.
Yeah, season 4 to me was a lot of filler, especially the farm episode where they was fighting all the animals, the possessed animals.
Yeah.
I mean, it was funny, but I mean, at the same time, I just felt like it was just like I don't know. I just felt like this season it just felt like a lot of. I felt like this season was only for the sole purpose of okay, let's get to the final season.
Yeah, like we have to set it up. Like let's set it up perfectly. Yeah, like we already got signed renewed to do the last season, so let's just use this season to set it up. Like I feel like that's what that was, because like Butcher's storyline was the whole season just to find out that he has a little monster inside him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, you know, that the whole season we spent him doing all this crazy stuff, and so I was like, okay.
Did you think? Did you think the guy that he was talking to? Do you think he was? Did you think he was real, or did you think that he was imaginary?
I thought he was real. I 100% thought he was real. I didn't, because the way they did it which was perfect. It made it seem like he was like they didn't make Becca seem real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like Becca, you could tell was like, and we knew she was dead anyway, but still, like they made her seem fake. Like they didn't make him like they made him seem way too real, which is what it's supposed to be. But yeah, I legit thought he was real the whole time. I didn't catch it. Did you catch it? I mean, I know you know.
Yeah, I didn't catch it until when he addressed Becca. When he said shut up B or whatever he said. I was like, oh, he's not real. He's a part of his imagination. But honestly, I watched Screen Crush. So they
I watched it too.
Yeah, so they always give their what they think gonna happen. So and when it was revealed, it wasn't really like a big shocker because they had already predicted it anyway. So
okay.
I was like, oh, okay. I mean, but I could tell how they wrote it and shot that particular part when he finally addressed Becca, I can't think of his name, the imaginary guy.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So obviously that's how they made you know that okay, he's a part of Butcher's head or whatever. So
yeah, that's when I realized it too. I was like, wow, this has all been fake.
Yeah.
I said, you telling me this man been talking to himself this whole time?
The whole time. The whole time. And I watched the behind the scenes thing where they told each director they had to shoot the scenes twice. Like, of course, shoot it with the imaginary guy, and then have to shoot it again to show that Butcher was interacting with himself.
Flashback.
Yeah.
When they did the flashbacks.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I was trying to find. Go ahead.
The writing and directing and producing and all that stuff on that show was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like this is honestly Amazon's best thing they've put out, in my opinion. Like other than Invincible.
I still gotta watch
which is that anime, the anime cartoon kind of. Is it anime? Probably, I feel like people would say it is, but yeah, it's like I just feel like The Boys is just because I've been since they started. That was their first. I feel like this is one of their first shows anyway. Amazon's first show, but yeah, no, it's great. I'm glad it lasted this long and it didn't get canceled.
Yeah. but I am glad that they are like
Ending it.
ending it, wrapping it up.
Yes.
Well, I
Yes.
guess they're ending this part of it because they're doing spinoffs.
Right.
They got
But Gen V's fine.
They got Gen V, and they got another one called The Boys Mexico, and then they said they're doing a prequel which features Soldier Boy and Stormfront.
Yeah, I saw that. So what's Mexico? Is that out?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
I think it's still in.
Is that a prelude or is it like coming after all this?
I think it's after all of this.
Okay.
But I just saw that I think they announced it like they either announced it with Gen V or they announced it after Gen V. It was around the time Gen V either was announced or when Gen V came out. So yeah, I'm not sure when that's gonna happen.
Like you said, I tell the kid all the time, certain shows every show needs to end. Like I feel like when you start pushing shows past like 5 is a stretch in my opinion. Like they've done great to where they can last 5 seasons, but I feel like you can wrap shows up in like 3 or 4. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just don't feel like unless it's like a sitcom comedy where you have like a crazy scenario every day, like every episode, your show shouldn't last that long. Like you should wrap it up, start a new one, do something else. Like we were talking about 911 and all those other shows because we just started watching The Rookie and I'm just like 6 seasons, bro. Like I feel like I'm gonna get tired of this show after the 4th. So yeah, like I stopped watching 911.
So that means you don't need to watch any of the VPN shows.
Huh?
I said that means you don't need to watch it because they're past 5 seasons.
That's different.
How?
VPN don't count. Your shows don't count. I watch your shows. You talking like Lions Den and all that?
Yeah, Lions Den is 10.
But it's interesting.
Lover's Lane was 6.
But you keep it like if you can. What I'm saying is it shouldn't last more than 3 or 4. If you can keep me interested, where I'm like, okay, bro, this is you. Because what happens, you didn't. It's not like you went and was like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna introduce Ghost. You know, we're gonna go into the paranormal side of things. No, wow, like, no, what? Like, what are we doing? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these shows start doing all this extra stuff, and it's like, bro, calm down. If you are running out of stuff to write about, end it. But if you can keep going, prime example, we talked about this already. Pretty Little Liars this season. What was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you ran out of stuff. I would have rather you waited and been like, you know what? This is trash. I don't know what we got going on and why we writing it like this, but we need to redo this. Like, the difference between you and other people, which what we've been saying is like you actually understand. No, I'm not pushing it any further. Like, that's it. Like, we can't go any further than that. Like, I'm not finna stretch myself just to keep making the show.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
I know a lot of people was like, "Oh, you need to continue with." I know, especially with Lovers. I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I think I'm good on that."
Yeah, like it's what I feel like. I don't know if you told me this. I know Carmen told me this, and other people told me this. Like, with writing, like, cause I wrote the book or whatever, and it's like when you are done and you have nothing else to say, stop. Like, like, don't try to stretch it because you want your book to be 100 pages.
Right.
No, stop. If it's 88, leave it at 88.
Right.
Like, you know, that's how I feel about a lot of these shows is that they just stretch it. And The Boys does so good every year that they could have been like, you know what? We're gonna try to go for a 6th season. But they're like, nah, we're gonna end it at 5 because that's enough. Like,
A lot of
we're good.
I read some of the actors they want to end it with a movie actually.
And that would be amazing. I would not mind that. If they did the 5th season or a movie, fine with me. Like, or the end of the 5th season was a movie, like, you know, like they did 6 episodes and they did a movie or whatever.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's still ending. You know what I mean? Like you're still, because a lot of times when the shows get kept, now they have to force an ending and it messes everything. And now you're like, that doesn't make sense.
That's true.
Like you said, going back to the other thing, Pretty Little Liars, the original one, does not make sense. You telling me we waited 8 seasons or however long for her twin to all of a sudden change it to a man? What? And where did he come from?
Who twin? Wait. Her twin changed to a man. Who twin changed to a man?
Did you say he was like a girl or something? It was like it was her
No. So no. CC Drake. No, CC Drake is a trans character. Yeah, so CC Drake was a boy twin.
Okay, turned to a girl.
But transitioned into a girl. But that wasn't the ultimate A. The ultimate A was Spencer's twin. Spencer had a twin.
Right.
That we didn't know about.
Right. Still Carlton. Still.
And then also too, also Allison's mother was also a twin. So yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. They knew it was over. They knew it, the ratings went down. They said we have to clean this up some type of way. How can we clean this up in one season? And not because if they made it a character that was already around, it wouldn't make sense. So we have to bring in somebody who we never known about and make it make sense. Like Spencer has a twin. Does Spencer know about the twin? I know we get off topic, but does Spencer know about the twin?
The Spencer finds out about the twin, I think, on they all don't find out about the twin until later, like the last season.
Okay,
literally.
so Spencer, so somehow Spencer's twin knew everything about them, but they never saw. They just thought Spencer just thought she was looking at her reflection. While she was watching them or something.
So they were saying that, from what I remember, they were saying that it was certain scenes that was actually Spencer's twin and not Spencer.
See, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. But come on.
That's so basically it was certain times they were talking to Spencer, but there were certain times they were talking to Spencer's twin.
But Carlton, here's my thing. When we watched the show, Spencer knew everything that happened. So there would be scenes where they would talk to Spencer and she should have been like, huh? But every time, we were just at the cafe, to talk about the cafe, talk about the library, the bookstore that Ezra worked at. Spencer never questioned anything. There should have been a lot more questioning of, what you mean?
That's true.
You were there. No, I wasn't. I was not. Yes, you were. You were sitting by beside us. That never happened.
That's true.
If that never happened.
Speaking of Pretty Little Liars, we still haven't got an announcement if they got renewed for season 3 or not. The new one.
It's rare with that trash season.
Yeah, I don't foresee them getting another season. I really don't.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Y'all, whoever y'all chose to be the new director, whatever it was of the season, y'all messed up big time.
I have to agree,
because that was bad. But anyway, back to the boys. Sorry.
But yeah, no, you're fine. I had put up a tweet. I put up a text. I was texting you. I said, the next season is about to be off the hinges. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched it yet. Newman does die. And the way Newman died was crazy. Crazy.
Ripped in half, bro.
Ripped in half. And I said this whole time I wanted her I was always saying that Newman was dangerous. Like she was dangerous. She gotta go. She's she's just popping heads left and right. She gotta go. But this season, you really saw like a shift in her, and you saw
Yeah, you saw the other side.
You really saw a shift in her, and you really saw like she was turning. I think she was definitely going to turn, and like, okay, I need to figure out how I can, help the situation versus, I mean, she was saying she gave a reason for why she did what she did. But still, like she wasn't coming off as like an enemy anymore. I think
her problem was she was trying to do everything herself. Like that was her problem. Like she was a villain because she was trying to do it all herself, and she didn't care about anybody else but her and her daughter. And that's all she wanted to do was save her and her daughter. Like, and if you got in the way, I was popping your head. That was her problem. And like you said, this season it was like, because I've always liked Newman. Like I knew she was named. I was like, man, she could pop their heads at any moment if she wanted to.
Right.
Like, like I've always known she was like crazy, but I knew like since she never popped their heads, I was like, bro, she's good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but she just knows like I gotta kill this. If I want to get to the top, I gotta kill this dude. So I'm gonna kill this dude. And like that's the only why she was killing people was just to save her and her daughter. Cause she knew that they were soups. And apparently she thought nobody else knew. And only Richie, Butcher and all them, they all knew. And they had her on the laptop or whatever. Like, so that's only why she was doing it.
Who you talking about? You said Butcher and who you said Richie?
Butcher, I don't know Richie. Oh, what's his name?
No, I was like, who's Richie?
Not Richie.
Hold on.
The little white boy. The white boy.
Hold on. I'm about to put Huey. I was like Richie.
No, it's Frenchie.
Oh, Frenchie.
I'm thinking about Frenchie.
Okay.
Frenchie. That's what I'm thinking about. I put his name with his. But yeah, Huey. All the boys, they knew about her, but she was trying to keep it a secret. But yeah, like that's the only why she wanted to be president, so she could save herself. Because if people found out she was a soup, they would try to probably try to kill her.
Yeah, but it's crazy. I mean, again, she's no longer. But I mean, like she really pretty much could just. She has the ultimate. She really had the ultimate power because I mean, like even if you try to kill me, I'm gonna pop your head off real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'm shocked she didn't kill Butcher. Like,
that's why he covered
his eyes.
He covered her eyes.
He covered her eyes. Okay.
Yeah, he covered her eyes with the tentacles so that she couldn't do it.
Okay.
So yeah, so that was like I said, that was wild. So now that she's going, I text you. I said, well, now the girl that can touch people and make them do whatever they want, Kate. Now she's the most dangerous, and she got to go.
Oh, 100%.
She got to go.
100%.
They got to talk. I need to find out how she got her arm back because Maria blew her arm off.
Yeah.
On GMB.
It might be fake. Her and that Homelander want to be, because he just is Golden Boy, whatever his name is. What's his name? Golden something. The brother.
Sam.
Yeah, Sam. They a problem. Like those two are a problem.
Yeah,
like they gon' shoot, man. Like you said, think about it. Like with the Gen V characters, like I don't know how they're gonna beat them. They all gonna have to get souped up.
Yeah,
they all gonna have to get on the
blue V. Right.
Yeah.
I thought it was so. What was I about to say? I'm curious. I wonder what Ashley's gonna turn into because she took the V and she started transforming. Yeah. So I wonder what she's gonna be.
She's gonna be too.
I thought it was wild that Starlight got upset with Annie, whatever her name is, Starlight Annie. I thought it was wild that she got upset with Huey because he admitted he slept with the person that could turn into different people, and I was like, he didn't know. Like, I don't understand why. I don't get that.
Like from jump. Like, yeah, it was like, if you actually knew what happened, ma'am, if you would actually listen. Like, I didn't get to have a conversation with you before you just came home and jumped on top of me. Like, you, like, you don't think nothing of it. Like, you just think you in the mood. What you mad at me for? And then I told you I figured it out. Like,
yeah.
Like, dang, I told you I knew it wasn't you. Like, yeah, I don't know. Huey and Starlight are just one of them storylines where I'm just like, bro, whatever. Like, she's always gonna be mad. She's just always gonna have an issue with something.
I don't like. I definitely don't like.
Firecracker.
I cannot stand her. I cannot stand Firecracker. Oh, I can't stand her.
Oh, I loved when Homelander did her dirty. I said, that's what you get. You thought you was in.
You definitely thought you thought you had a friend.
Yeah.
You did not.
You thought you was in, man.
Sage is also dangerous, but I love Sage because, I mean, she's a black woman. I love that we have a black woman that's really in control of everything. But she is dangerous. And
that ending, when she said she knew all that stuff about to happen.
Yeah.
Like, when she was like, I planned all this, basically. Like, I was like, what? What?
So the only way
the
only way they can take her out, and like I said, they have to like shoot, basically shoot her brain, like, because when she got shot in the head, she was out of it. So
yeah,
they're gonna have to
they would literally have to chop her head off. Like, she has to die. Like, the same way they would have to kill Homelander is, like, a lot of these superheroes heads have to get chopped off. Like, if you don't chop their head off, they're not dead. Like, half of them still be living. Like, that's why he ripped what's her name in half. Like, it's just, like, that was it. You gotta do that type of thing, for them. But yeah, no, Sage was crazy.
And
she
then
was
now,
a good storyline. I liked her storyline.
Yeah, she's definitely a good storyline. I like that. I like that A-Train turned the corner. I like that. I'm glad he made it out, because I didn't think he was gonna make it.
Yes.
Bro,
what? I thought he was when he went. I thought he was gonna die when he was getting the V for Huey.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is it. Oh, he's dead. He's taking way too long to grab this thing. I said, oh, he's dead. Because Homelander just as fast.
Yeah, right.
Right. So, he can't go nowhere. Like, Homelander just as quick.
Yeah.
So,
but I want A-Train. A-Train has to come back, though. Like, he has to be a part of the final season. Like, he can't be, like, gone. Oh, yeah. That's it. Like, I need him to come back. I need him to come fight. And that fighting scene, between him, it was him and Deep and Black Noir 2. All like the fighting scenes. Yeah.
Black Noir 2 is my favorite. I was like,
and for people who
shut up because he keeps talking too much.
Right. And for people who don't know, so here's the thing. So Black Noir, the actor that plays Black Noir, is the same actor that's playing Black Noir 2, but it's a different character. Because the original Black Noir character is dead. Because I know people are going referring to the flashback, because the flashback Black Noir, he was obviously a darker skinned person that played his part, but we never saw Black Noir in the present. We never saw his face because it was messed up or whatever happened, during that battle or whatever. So, but the actor, it's the same actor playing the Black Noir 1 and Black Noir 2, not the flashback Black Noir, but the the present Black Noir 1 and Black Noir 2. But the actor that's playing Black Noir 2, that's a different character because he got hired to portray Black Noir to replace Black Noir because nobody knows that Black Noir is dead except Homelander because Homelander was the one that killed Black Noir 1. So yeah, I just want to make sure that was clear for people. I thought it was cool when Black Noir 2 like started flying. It was like he could fly. Like I thought that was dope. That was funny.
And then he keep falling asleep, narcoleptic.
Yeah,
that was hilarious.
That was funny. And then
Deep is a weird character. I feel bad for Deep every season. Like, and I hate him so much, but I feel bad for him every season.
I can't stand the Deep. I cannot stand the Deep.
I can't stand him, but I feel bad every season. I'm like, bro, you just need love. Somebody needs. You just need some real love, bro. No, yeah. Huey's dad storyline I felt was weird. Like, I get why they needed it for Huey, like for Huey's storyline. But I never felt bad for his dad walking around just killing everybody. Nice.
I just feel like this season it was a lot of filler. I feel like I get like you said, I get it was for Huey's actual storyline, but I just kind of felt like, you know, and then
shorter
with his mom too. It was a lot of feel. There's a lot of feel this season.
Like we were saying, I feel like it's next season will be like that makes sense, but it's like, dang, we had to waste the whole season for it to make sense in season 5.
Right.
Like we had to waste the whole season for that. But yeah.
I don't know, but like I said, I will say, like I said, even though season 4 was not my favorite season, I do feel like it was still good. The writing, of course, was still, you know, great. But I just feel like, again, it was more so of a setup for, okay, guys, we're getting y'all ready for the final season of The Boys, and also getting y'all ready for season 2 of Gen V.
What do you think about Homelander's son?
Ryan? I feel like Ryan is. I think Ryan is going to be.
That's the key. That's the key.
Yeah, I think Ryan is going to be the one that Ryan is either going to kill Homelander or going to kill Butcher.
You got both of them.
It is. Yeah, but I feel like because Butcher is off the hinges right now. But I feel like Ryan is gonna be the one that's gonna end one of them or both of them. Who knows? But I feel like, I feel like Butcher is gonna kill Homelander, but I think Ryan is gonna end up having to kill Butcher.
Yeah,
because I don't think Butcher's coming back from this dark side. I don't think he's coming back from that.
Yeah, he don't want to anyway. He's been trying to die apparently for months.
So,
but
Ryan got to stop. But Ryan got to stop accidentally killing people though. That's got to stop. He's got to stop doing that.
He only did it once. Did he do it once?
No, he's done it 3 times. He's killed his mom. He killed the actor.
He killed the actor.
Oh, and then he killed the lady at the end. The lady.
Yes, I forgot. Dang, how did I forget about that?
Yeah, he killed her.
Kill her. Yeah.
So
dang. I was at the end of that. I forgot about that scene. I was like, bro, just move, please. Please just leave that boy. He's not gonna let you trap him.
Right.
Like, just let him go. So he'll be on your side. Because if you try to keep him, you know he don't like that. Like, he came here willingly. Let him go.
Right.
Like, let him think about it. He 13. Well, he's like 12, 13. You know, because it's still his dad at the end of the day. Like, as much as he hate that man, like, you know, you have that parent type of love inside of you. So
right,
yeah, I don't know, man. Ryan. I forgot about Ryan. Ryan's definitely the key. I still think they all got to get beat up some kind of way. They got to take it some kind of way, but they all just got taken. So I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, that was that was why, and I'm still trying to figure out how everybody knew how people knew where they were at. I was trying to figure that out.
Yeah, like, yeah, yeah,
yeah. So I was
it's
just,
gotta be a.
I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't know what's gonna happen with Frenchie because again, the girl, I don't even know what the girl told him. So, like, she just touched him, whispered in his ear, and he just walked off. So it's like, we don't know what's gonna happen with Frenchie, and so like you can't, because I don't. So I guess with her power, like she has to be the one to tell the person to stop doing what they're doing, right? Like you can't just like break them out of a trance, right?
I can't remember. I thought you could. I think it was a way. I can't remember because there was a way to do it.
Okay, because
if I remember, I think in Gen V they showed a way where like it didn't work. I can't remember, or maybe Buddy just didn't work on him.
I don't know, but I just feel like they can't. If they need her, then they can't kill her yet because they got to get Frenchie back, and
exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like I said, this like I said again, filler season, but a good setup for the next season, I think. So yeah, definitely.
Kumiko started talking.
Yes.
That she got her voice.
I listened to an interview with her that she did, and like she actually has a nice voice. It's a very nice voice.
It's crazy that it kept her from us for 4 seasons.
Yeah, she has a very nice voice. So yeah, so that's the boys at Gen V. Y'all make sure again, y'all definitely. I was because I was having this conversation with Miss Becky, and I said, "No, Gen V's not for you." I said, "You can't watch it because they're into like the superhero stuff," and I was like, "Nah, you can't."
Yeah. She watched The Boys.
I think she said she watched the first episode and she had to turn it off. She couldn't watch it. I was like, nah, yeah, you can't watch The Boys. Is not.
Episode starts off with old girl orbs in his hands.
That's true.
Like that's how the episode started. I remember watching it. I was like, "What is this show?" Like I thought it was a superhero show, and I was so excited. And then she died, and I was like, "Wait, what's going on?"
Yeah. The boys is wild. The Boys is definitely wild.
But it's what I tell people is like, bro, if you really want a realistic superhero show, watch The Boys. Because real talk, everybody that you meet that says, if I had a superpower, I wouldn't be a superhero. Like, like there are a lot of people that say like nobody is like, I'm not saving nobody. What I look like? Like, there's nobody out here who's like, yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm going to be a superhero. Like, that's how literally it would be. It would be a fake situation. They never actually save people. I thought that was wild when they revealed that everything was fake. Like, all the savings weren't real. Like, it was a movie set. Like, when they revealed that, I was like, wow. So y'all really, like, they play around. Like, it's for fun. It's to make money. Like that's it's a realistic show, and I believe 100% that's how it would be. A lot of people would die. A lot of people would have issues with superheroes. Like it's a realistic superhero show. Like whoever wrote it really thought about it.
Yeah,
like,
I
would hate to be that time.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that if superpowers were real, I definitely think. Honestly, it would just be like X-Men. I feel like it would be people like there are people that do want to do good, but I do feel like there are people that are definitely be like, nah, I'm gonna definitely like The Boys, like the superheroes of The Boys. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna like Homelander said. Homelander said that he told Ryan humans are our playthings.
Yeah,
like he literally was like they are our toys to play with. And I do feel like there were people that will act like that would be like that, you know.
I think what happened, I think what it is too is that like the heroes would come, like you said, because of the people who don't use it for good. Like it would just like they would just start because like maybe they killed somebody they loved or something happened, you know. So
Yeah.
I just
So, so there's a reason why this is fiction and not real life, because oh lordy. Oh goodness. Well, alrighty. Well, that is it. I think we've covered everything. Real quick before we do go off, I wanna say something about the family business real quick. I wanna say that I am extremely lost, and I wanna say that again, I mean, I'm gonna still watch the show. I'm definitely gonna support the show, but I feel like it's a lot of side characters, a lot of side stories happening. I know it's about the conversion to one thing, but I just want to say that I'm this season I'm a little lost. So
yeah, no,
yeah,
is it a spoiler if I say what I say?
go ahead.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! How many people did they adopt? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, because I'm just like, okay, so Junior is not Chippy's son. Junior is Donna's son and LC. And by the way, I just don't understand why Junior is upset with
Not mad at
Chippy
Donna.
and LC and not mad at Donna. I don't understand that.
It's not like Donna was gone. She was still Aunt Donna the whole
she literally
time.
was there the whole time. The whole time.
Like the whole time. So what's the issue? Like, yeah, no, Junior is being and I'm so happy when Ricardo, I call him Ricardo, that's not his name. When Nevada
What's up? Who's Ricardo?
when Nevada talked to him in the hallway at the guys lounge or whatever,
the Hellfire Club.
Hellfire Club, I said thank you, because make it make sense to him, because you did the same thing to Nevada.
Right.
I said y'all did the same thing to that boy.
Right.
So hush all that up.
Right. So then in the flashback in the recent episode, she said that she was pregnant. Chippy said she was pregnant too. So I guess he got Donna and Chippy pregnant around the same time. So I mean, she had already had Junior, but Chippy was pregnant with Vegas. So
right.
So yeah, so I guess Vegas, Orlando, and Tammy Roman's character. I can't think of her name, but
and Paris. Is Paris not it either? And
see,
Paris,
this is what I'm confused about. So if Paris, because Paris and Rio are twins.
Right.
So, but if Roman is Rio's brother, then I'm just so is the lady that died, did she adopt Roman or did she have the triplets or what? I just need them to explain.
That's what I'm saying.
I need them to explain this.
Like, did you go steal the baby? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you take the babies from her? Like, what happened? Like, or did they take Rio in? You know what I mean? Like, what?
Yeah, because are Rio and Roman twins? And then like you said, like they took Rio and didn't take Roman. Like what?
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm a little lost at the situation of what's going on.
But see, Carlton, this is what I'm talking about. 5 seasons is enough. 5 seasons is enough. You get out of control, because now all of a sudden LC is a killer, and he just want to go around killing everybody. Junior is not a part of the family. He's a part of the family, but he's not. Now there's a twin, Roman. Like, we doing too much. We doing a lot, and we need to end it next season.
It is a lot going on. and we are getting
because you're also trying to do the spinoff.
We are getting a
In
spinoff.
New Orleans.
That's correct.
So it's like, let's just go ahead and end the regular family business. If they want to be if they show up in the spinoff, guest star, yo, what's up, fam? Cool. Let's end it. Let's end it. Like let's go ahead and end it. And I've been trying to stick with this show for a long time. You know, I everybody is surprised that I watch it, but I'm trying to stick with it. But I can't. I'm a little lost.
Yeah. This season, I'm definitely a little lost. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, where are we going? Where are we going?
I just need, because Carlton, like, real talk, I'm still confused on LC's story. Like, he's killing people because they know something about him. Like, then he killed the first dude because they knew something,
and
he was trying to blackmail him.
And
then now he's just like on the killing spree, and I never in the killing spree. Apparently, according to the police, that guy, the shady police officer, like, what like, what are we doing?
I can't answer. I don't know. I just sit there every Thursday and I watch, and I'm like, okay, well, where we going? And I know it's gonna end on a crazy cliffhanger. I already know. I know it's not gonna be. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna get any resolutions. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. So I don't know. And then I'll be back, and I'll be back next season to see what happens next. So
if I'm not back, I'll just ask you what happened. I'll just ask you what happened. Because Carlton, I don't know. It's been too many editing errors. It's been too many stories all over the place. Like, have you seen the editing errors, Carlton, where they go on from scene to scene and it just like jumps, like no transition. It's just like, bam, start a new scene. And it's like, wait, I need a transition. I need some music. I need something to go into the scene. Like, we just start off with them talking. Like, what? What is going on? And I'm so sad Brother Minister is dead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I said, not Brother Minister.
Yeah, they didn't have to do that.
Not Brother Minister. Why had to kill Brother Minister? Like, yeah.
Well, speaking of ending, we're gonna go ahead and end this pod. Give the people.
We always talk for about 2 hours.
Yes. An enjoyable 2 hours, almost.
Yeah.
Almost 2 hours. So Kameron, give the people where they can listen to your podcast and all that great stuff.
I am on Apple, Spotify. Honestly, that's it. I think I'm on iHeartRadio. I usually just promote Apple, Spotify because that's what everybody has. It's at Jesus Through Love. Jesus Through Love. At Jesus Through Love on everything: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You can find me. I actually need to make a new pod. So yeah. But yeah, you can find me there. You can listen to it there. That's it. You know, I don't do that much else.
Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, that is
YouTube.
It. Oh, yeah.
YouTube too. Yeah, please. That's the one I care about. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Forget everything else. I'm trying to be YouTube. I'm trying to get YouTube money. You subscribe to me on YouTube.
Yeah, I understand that. I literally just did a pod with Slim. We was talking about YouTube, which I gotta put that pod up too. It's the whole thing. The whole thing. But all right, y'all. That is it. So until the next time, we'll see y'all later.
See you next month.
Yeah. So thank y'all so much for being a part of my world, and until next time, peace.